Coach Arbuckle says he calls you go-ahead on the sideline sometimes when you make mistakes.
Yeah, he does. No, I made a couple mistakes, obviously. Team made a couple mistakes, and he kind of looks at me and, like, you're better than that, this and that. But it's football, and, we're all not perfect. But, yeah, it's fun. It's a good relationship.
Oh, is that PG?
No, not at all.
Were you planning to run so much coming in, or was this just kind of the way the game played out?
I wouldn't say we sat down and he was like, you better, get ready to run. That didn't happen. But as it was going and as we were getting a +1 run game, they were really good up front. So you just got to do it, and it was working. So we're going to keep doing it.
John, what did you think of your connection with Deion Burks tonight?
Yeah, I think another week. I mean, he's a really good football player, and he gets to where I need him to be, and I'm really proud of him and his work.
How much are you able to draw on your past experiences, other games, similar situations to help you, especially when you go on that final drive that ends up going 9 minutes?
Last year we had a lot of end-of-game, end-of-half situations, so I think I got lucky in that and knowing what to do, and those didn't always go the right way. Today it did, and that drive, that 9-minute drive, that was awesome. I'm so proud of this O-line and running backs and tight ends. That's what it takes, and I just kept looking at the clock, and I was like, dang, like this is really working. We're really getting after them, and even without the tempo, that's a good defensive front. Letting them get set is dangerous, and we did it, and we were successful. So I'm really proud of everybody.
John, you brought up some of the mistakes you made and some of the back and forth that Coach Arbuckle had, but what does it mean when you throw a pick or make a mistake to come back to the sideline and have a guy that trusts in you the way that he does?
Yeah, it helps me not panic. not that I would if he was getting on me a lot, but helps me trust myself, that it's one play doesn't define me as a football player, one play in a bad moment, could put a bad perspective on you as a player. But, in that moment, I missed, and I'm not perfect, and I'll get better. I just dropped my elbow, and it sailed on me, and that's on me, and I'll get back to it on Monday.
And then what did you see on the scramble play where you found Isaiah downfield?
Yeah, he was free. The blocker's free, and it was kind of like a oh my gosh moment. Like I better make something happen, or I'm in trouble because I didn't check the protection. So, and then I just saw him film a lot. Those flat defenders they'll get flat, and so if you turn that out route up, there's space, and it happened perfectly, and then the ball came out of my hand the right way.
John, you talked last week about how cool it was to play in your first game at OU and all of that, but this week, playing a game this big in front of this crowd tonight, just how cool was that moment to get that win against this team?
Yeah, it was awesome. Walking in, game day being here, just the environment, it's something you dream of, and it's something I've always dreamed of. So, to be able to do it, and it's a blessing, and I looked at it that way, like this is a blessing from God, and the opportunity is great, and play as hard as I can, and it's already written. So I was getting a little anxious, I wanted to play, and, it's a long week. And it's good, you get to watch film, but I was really excited to go, and these fans are awesome.
How do you feel like your true freshman left tackle played?
Oh my! I was just telling him in there, he was amazing, and he's dominant. It was great pass pro, and we were able to run the ball, and he's a good player as y'all know, and I'm really proud of him.
What does this say about the potential of this offensive line that you start a true freshman this first game? You have 4 different starters in there that you did last week, and then come out and have that kind of effort against a very good Michigan defensive front.
Yeah, they're only going to get better. I'm proud of them, and we challenged them. We challenged all of us. It's a great front for Michigan, and they're going to get home on a lot of guys, and we challenged them, and we had a great plan. Coach Beanbo does a great job. He gets after them, and he definitely challenged them too, and they just responded.
John, how much does Beanbo get the game ball afterward?
Oh, I could have told you that. He's awesome, and he actually didn't take it. He gave it right back to Feb. But that's the kind of guy he is. He's not going to take all the credit. He loves the work, and he loves his guys.
John, how much does it help this team grow? You go up against a matchup that the nation's paying attention to. You have a fumble on a punt return. You have all these. You have a penalty that gives them the ball back. To be able to fight through that and continue, miss field goal, maybe, just to not allow that to, snowball on this team.
Right. We didn't play perfect, as you said. There's a lot of things we need to clean up, and a lot of things that game could have gone totally different. If we clean those things up, but that just shows how together we are. Nobody panicked. We got a lot of veteran leadership, and And like we all came together, nobody was phased. And I mean, it sucks when stuff like that happens. It's true, but it's football and it's not perfect. So the fact we beat a team like that when we weren't as disciplined as we needed to be it's awesome.
John, of course there are things to clean up, but just overall a big win against a team like that. How do you think the performance overall sets the tone for the rest of the season?
I mean, it's awesome. Like we came together and we did whatever it took to win, and that's all it's about, going 1-0.
Did you see kind of any validation as far as, what happened last year? You come in, everybody has expectations for you, particularly as quarterback, and then to see you guys coming against the top 15 and one of the better defenses in Big Ten college football, and to perform the way y'all did, was there any sort of validation for you guys as an offense?
I mean, we've been thinking about this game for a long time. I mean, it was an early one. When you have an early big game, it's really exciting, and it gets brought up, and so. Yeah, it was cool. I mean, it's awesome. We went 1-0. We did what we did, but I wouldn't say it's validation because we play in 7 days, and there's no time to just sit on it. And you chill out tonight, and then tomorrow morning try back to work.
John, how much do you grow from last Saturday just to he's growing in confidence?
I mean, he's a baller. Like he's doing everything we ask and making plays, and he had a tough one, and I was giving him crap in the locker room about it, and he was real upset. But he's doing a great job. I mean, I can always count on him being where he needs to be, and then even sometimes doing stuff that not everybody does. To be a good receiver in space, you got to feel the space. He does a great job of that, like fantastic job of that.
John, how much do you enjoy running out there? I see you cutting off blocks and stuff, and you got some pretty good moves.
Thank you.
How much do you enjoy that?
It's fun. Like it's sometimes I got hit a little bit sometimes. I should probably chill out, protect my body, but it was fun, and I knew that's what it was going to take to win. But I do enjoy it. I won't say I don't enjoy it. I do some running back drills on my own in the off season because I know I need to be prepared, and I do enjoy it a lot.
John, you played the recovery room harder after taking those many hits?
I was just in the locker room, and I asked Coach DeMarco Murray what he did, and he gave me a lot of good stuff. So I'll definitely be doing it tomorrow.
Coach ever tell you to say, "Hey, get out sometime"? Don't.
Yeah, they against Oregon State last year. Actually, I started sliding. It was the 11th game of the year, and I started sliding. And then I come to the sideline, and they tell me to start diving because the slide you lose yardage whenever it's. So I was like, guys, like you got to take one, And now it was cool, and I need to start sliding a little more, but that's what it took to win, so I did it.
Did you have a favorite play out there tonight?
That drive, the last drive, I mean, all together, that was awesome.
On that drive, 2nd and 10, I think it's the second play of the series. You got rushed heavy, you scrambled out, looked like you were either going to just throw it away or run, and you threw it instead to Canick at a 9-yard strike.
Oh, yeah.
He looked covered from up top. Did you have any trepidation about making that throw?
You have progressions, right? And I actually missed a progression. So if you miss a progression that's open, it's not very likely that somebody else is also open. It's just, and if you're late, and then I was late. I don't know why I didn't pull the trigger to Isaiah in the middle. Bad ball. But yeah, he kind of went to the open space, and I threw it a little dangerous, but he made it happen. So.
How much appreciation or admiration do you have for a young guy like Torrey Blaylock that obviously fought through some stuff to play this week?
Yeah, I mean, he's super mature, and he got hurt last week, and he's done a great job. I mean, he's so cool and calm, and I mean that's what I admire. Because when I was a freshman, I went out there against Stanford, and I was freaking out, and there's not 90,000 people in the crowd, no offense, but. He's great, and every time I go out there with him, it's a lot of fun. You get to stand next to a running back, so that relationship matters, and all the running backs have a good relationship with, and it's fun to be with.
John, with Ben's background, he'll always just kind of get pigeonholed as air raid guy, but to be able to go out there and close the game on that kind of drive, what's that say about you guys and just him as a coach?
That he's not stuck in any way, and that he's super versatile, and he trusts the guys up front. Air raid coach might want to, call a bunch of pass plays in this situation, but he stayed disciplined to the run game and got it done. And kudos to him because he called a great game and did a great job and told us the plan and had us all ready to go.
John, you have a good bit of experience as a college quarterback now. What would your message be to a young guy like Bryce Underwood?
He played a really good defense today. That defense makes our practice really, really difficult because I never know what's going on. So I can't imagine being a young quarterback, trying to play that defense. And like, he's super talented. He was rolling out, making throws. He way better than I was as a freshman. That's why he was rated the way he is. And you can tell he's a confident kid. And I mean, he put up a good fight, and that's not the end of his career, and he's going to be a very, very good football player.
You talk about being under the spotlight, the big games you've always wanted to be in. After the game, everybody kind of wants to shake your hand in. What do you feel about the pressure of kind of being the face of this program right now? Yeah, I don't try to think about that a whole lot, because, I mean, that'll only weigh you down. And anytime it slips in my head, my mind isn't the most, like, your mind will let things slip in there, and because it'll get undisciplined here and there, but I stay away from it. But when I do, I just give it to God and remember that I can't take it all. Like, if I do, it won't work, and I've tried it before on a smaller scale last year. So having that experience is huge, and I mean, it's great. Like, yeah, everyone shake my hand, but as a team win, like, we didn't play perfect, and as a team win, so it's great. But I mean, I know that it's not on me.
You mentioned the defense when they play like this, and just being able to convert points and help them get a win. How good does that feel? Because that didn't always happen last year here.
It feels great. I mean, that's a really good defense, and I'm confident every time they go on the field. Like, they're very, very good. Like I said, it's super hard to go against in practice. It makes everybody better. Practices should be harder than the games, and that's been the way it is because of that defense and the scheme. But it's great having them, and they always have our back. And we weren't perfect, like I've said, but they had our back.
What do you think of how Coach Venables calls the defense?
I saw him go a couple cover zeros. I saw one on second down, and I was like, oh my God, like, no thanks. It's just, puts a little pressure on the quarterback, especially a young quarterback. And but he's a genius, and he's super intense, and that's what you need. And he gave us all praises, but he's a huge reason we won this game.
Is there anything you allowed yourself to take in the last couple of days, whether it was how many people showed up for game day, or who picked you,
right,
to win, or who picked Michigan to win?
Actually, I was watching College Game Day this morning, and right when they started talking about our game, I turned it off because I didn't even want any thoughts to get in my head. So I don't know who didn't pick us.
And Desmond Howard.
That makes sense.
Yeah. They picked you to win by 50, so you probably disappointed him.
I was talking to some little kids. They also yesterday they said we're gonna win by 50, and sorry to those kids, that didn't happen.
John, watching that though, what do you think of the environment and how many people showed up?
It was awesome. I mean, they were in it the whole game, all 4 quarters, and striping the stadium. It's just it's perfect. Like, that's football, and to play in that stadium at night with all those people, that's what you dream about. Like I've said it a bunch of times, but that's all. Like, I'm so blessed to be here.
What do you think film room will be like tomorrow with Coach Harbaugh? It won't be perfect, and they're hard on me, and I'm hard on myself, and that's how it should be. We won, so it's okay, but there's always room to improve, and there'll be a smile on our face at the end because we won. But it's when I make a bad play, they get on to me, and that's what I need.
You make it look pretty easy evading tackles a few times that game. Is it easy for you, or is that still something?
I appreciate that. No, it's not like easy. That team is really good, and they're some real strong defenders, and they close their gaps well. But I do enjoy it, so I really look for those opportunities, and I have I'll see tomorrow. I don't really recall all of them, but yeah, I like watching a little Ashton Genty film here and there.
There we go. John, it's no secret the schedule's extremely difficult, and it's early in the season, but how do you make sure this team stays focused and doesn't let the success maybe get to your head?
I think it's important to just come back tomorrow and get ready to go. I mean, tonight, enjoy it, eat right, and get some sleep to prepare. But it's on to the next. And I think we have a veteran team. As a young team, it's hard to do. But we've learned from the experience. Coach was talking about 2 years ago, there was a big win that they took too long to get over. I don't really know what he's talking about. I wasn't here. I think it was it the Texas game? That's what I thought it was. Yeah. But I mean, it's true. And I won a big game last year, a couple big games, and you come back and you got to get after it. How you respond to success shows who you are as a man. So
Thank you, John.
Thank you.